All praise be to the Most High God. Hold on, let's get this cracking right here, man. You know what it is, man. I tell you time after time again, it's your player partner, Bobby WAJ, Bobby A Imperial Vision, and today we're going to be getting into some thought-provoking content. Tonight, content it may comes off as being a little racially charged, but I must admit, I just want to state and let you know that I am not a racist. Um, I love all people, and I understand that the things that really matter. Hold on, get some feedback. I know what it is. Boom. All right, so we rocking. Yeah, I'm not a racist, man. I believe the things that matter in life. It transcends race. Race is a social construct, another weapon that's utilized to segregate, divide, and control. That's what race is all about. Until what the 1600s, there was no such thing as white. When you go from the 1600s back, the Caucasians or the Aryans, their individual tribes. The Germans beef with these people. The Polish people beef the Polish people beef with these Caucasians. But we can't even use the word Caucasian. I feel like when we generalize and we call white people's Caucasian, it shows the depths of our ignorance. Because Caucasian isn't something that's exclusive to just white folks. You got Caucasians that look as dark as me. They're from the Caucasus Mountains. Anybody that's from that region called the Caucasus Mountains is considered Caucasian. They got Asians who are considered Caucasian. So I don't know what it'd be the technical term. I don't know if it'd be Anglo-Saxons, but if my memory and my studies serve me right, Anglo-Saxons is a term that's used for a specific demographic of white folks. So just do your research, man. White folks back in the days used to beef with each other. England was beefing with Scotland. Germany was trying to conquer and fuck over everybody. The Polish felt this type of way about these people. The Jewish people capitalized off the division, and they began to create a bartering system, and they went around funding these peoples and telling these peoples, fuck them. They trying to come and take over your land. We can give you this, that, and third. Then you get the Ashkenazi Jew. It's deep. But when they came into America and they seen all these melanated, carbonated people, when they seen all these dark-skinned people like me and my ancestors who are Choctaw, and this ain't a motherfucker trying to steal people's identity and all this, all you got to do is just do your thorough investigation, right? When they seen all these black folks that was over here and they looked as similar to the black folks that they was importing over here, they say, hold on, there's too many black folks over here. There's too many niggers. So therefore, we gotta, devise this, and we gotta all come together for us to be in a position to, if anything, go against the black folks. You know what I mean? If you German and you don't like me because I'm English, and I'm English, and I don't like you because you're Scottish, and you're Scottish, and you don't like this person because this person may be from what's that other island? Scotland, England, Ireland, and you're Irish. See, they back in the days, man, they treated the Irish like niggas. Why did the white folks treat the Irish like niggas back in the days? And they accepted them like years later because the Irish had black in them, just like the Italians. Any region where they were coexisting or having sex with melanated, carbonated men and women and all this and all that, they kind of like disowned them because they big on preserving their race and keeping their blood what they call pure and all this and all that. The people from South Italy, Southern Italy, which is like the Sicilians and all that, they ain't really fuck with them. But when they see that they needed them because they needed the numbers, a lot of this shit be number games, they said, okay, we're going to accept you. But you have to say that the Africans invaded, came in, and they raped. You know what I mean? Take the G off of it. They raped your women. They did this, they did that, like barbarians and savages and all this. But I'm not here to talk about that. Forgive me, I digress. Tonight, we're going to be discussing Bobby A topic of discussions, episode 12. I'm at episode 12, baby. I couldn't quit. You feel what I'm saying? Mexican gang members' reaction to Young and Jefe. We're going to get into what Young and Jefe said, and then we're going to hear something that was made weeks ago. I don't want individuals to think that I'm taking certain things and making it seem like they correlate. They correlate, but not directly. Young and Jefe just recently said something on No Jumper that ruffled the feathers of the Mexican community, because I say the Mexican community, I should make a distinction in between the Mexican community, because the Norteños ain't said nothing. The Norteños is cool as fuck. Is it a few racist Norteños that feel a certain type of way towards blacks? Yes. But majority of them really fuck with blacks. So shout out to the Norteños, man. It's really the Southern California raza. It's really the Southern California Hispanics that feel some type of way that's taking up some form of umbrage and taking offense to the recent statement the Young and Jefe made on the No Jumper platform. The individual who's introducing this story about Young and Jefe didn't call him Young and Jefe. He called him Young and Jefa. And you know, in their culture, when they effeminate a word by, you know, taking off the E or taking off the O and substituting with an A, that's basically like calling you a bitch. I'm not calling Young and Jefe a bitch. And in this situation, homie, I stand in solidarity with Young and Jefe. Anytime anybody come up against our people, we got to be able to be understanding, compassionate, and not selfish, and not, you know what I mean, working from a place of ego. Nigga, fuck that ego shit. Nigga, you know how, excuse my language, you know how many individuals that met an untimely demise because they're about ego, I'm this, I'm that. But what about we? What can we be if you sacrifice your ego? What can we be? Where can we be? What can we do if we can sacrifice our egos and start thinking of things from a group collective? Shout out to the A-Trade gangsters, man. You know, in recent news, they have been standing up to individuals who are trying to move into the area that they call their hood, their neck of the woods. You feel what I'm saying? Even when the Florencia Tereses went and started writing on their walls, they whacked that out and like, no, we ain't having that. You feel what I'm saying? And I want to highlight that and salute those guys, because when the Florencia Tereses was crossing out seas and putting ECC blank and crossing out East Coast, and East Coast is allies to the neighborhood Crips. They are neighborhood Crips, most of them, but they are allies to the Rolling 60 Crips. The Rolling 60s allowed the Florencia Tereses to disrespect their allies on their walls in their hood. I never understood that. But the A-Trade gangsters, they dropped their nuts and said, nah, not over here, bucko. We ain't doing that. We ain't judging nobody. We ain't talking about nobody. But that type of behavior here, it's not going to be tolerated. But let's get into this content. I am going to be diving into some content by a black Southsider by the name of Neil Tazad. He made a video telling black people to stay out of Double S business. We're going to go through his page and we're going to see that his platform, his page is made off of reporting, commentating, and talking about black affairs. See, individuals feel like we're divided. Everybody understand that our strength is in our unity. Our strength is in our unity, and being that we're disunified, a lot of people feel like we low picking fruit. Fuck the blacks. We do what we want to do. We say whatever we want to say about the blacks. There's no ramifications. It's none of this. It's none of that. All they want to do is unalive and victimize one another. But something new is coming. Y'all stay prepared, and y'all get ready and keep your eyes open. Let's get into this content, man. This is the controversial clip. After I play it, we are going to go through some of the comments. So if you got time, have a little patience, kick your feet up, get you a little popcorn, you know what I'm talking about, and let's get into this content, man.
Mexican, you got to get caught. Yeah. When you get put on a snitch, man, you got to keep stabbing him till the police come, get caught with the knife, all type of shit. And I never understood that. I'm like, yeah, they want you to get caught? Like, all right, let me, I'm going to let you explain it. But look, you go ahead, please. This I never understood in jail, right? Yeah. So in jail, right, you got to put some work in, right? Yeah. I'm put a lot of work in that I ain't been caught for.
Yeah.
Because I
Don't start tripping now.
always had the mentality, as long as you get the job done, that's all that matters.
Yeah. So
now we can do that. Now, you know what I'm saying? You get the job done, somebody, you know what I'm saying? It's a wrap.
yeah.
Long as the job get done, if you can get away with it, you can get away with it to where, like, if you a white boy or man, they want to report and you can get away with this shit. So just like, you know, I don't know what his situation is, but you know, it just seems like, you know, some people don't want to go on record with shit. You feel me?
What I've done
Man,
for
they say
real.
you can't.
Mexican, you got to get caught.
Yeah.
When you get put on a snitch, man, you got to keep stabbing him to the police. Come get caught with the knife, all type of shit. And I never understood that. I'm like, they want you to get caught. Like,
I'm
all
gonna
right, I'm gonna let you explain it.
Okay, so y'all hear what he's saying. Young and Jefe is speaking on Serrano affairs about when they're doing removals or when they're doing all this and all that. I got a video that I can share that shows an individual life or light being extinguished. You know what I mean? His life being snuffed out. But I'm not going to show that. You know what I mean? I'm learning this YouTube stuff. Maybe if I create something for private members more, maybe I can show more graphic videos. I don't know. I got a lot of graphic videos, you know what I mean? I watch a lot of that gore shit, you know what I mean? I watch a lot of that shit. I'm kind of like, I don't want to say into that shit, but I have a certain, I don't want to say fascination because it sounds cliche and it gives off negative connotations. But in me pursuing a better understanding of people passing on to the next form of existence out of the physical, I watch a lot of those videos. I don't know about y'all, but I'm just being honest and transparent. But I'm not going to show the video. Give me some time. Let me figure this out. Maybe I got to start my website and we can come over there and we can watch all type of gore shit and discuss it, talk about it and all that for individuals who don't have a weak stomach. But let's get into this content right here. So Young and Jefe is talking about when the Serranos do a removal, a discipline, and it's with a binkum, 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 that they have to not complete the mission, but they have to go above and beyond to complete the mission to the point to where they have to get caught. We done seen videos of them, you know, run up on somebody and they pop, 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 and they don't stop hitting him until the police come in and either get off with the Mini 14, start spraying them, or get off with the block gun. We done seen a countless amount of videos of that. So Young and Jefe is saying, why do you have to do that? If you can pop, 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 get the job done and get away, get on, why not opt to do that? So the Hispanic community is sounding off. They don't like that he's speaking on a business. We are going to get into the content. We're going to get into the comments of the content. And here it is right here. Okay, so this is shared. This video is shared by Rasa Cloud Media. And let me just real quick, man, we're going to get into that. It's kind of infuriating for an individual like me to hear Hispanics trying to make the raza something that's exclusive to them. No, there was blacks included in the raza. The raza means the cosmic people or the community of the universe or the universal people, the cosmic people. Just like I told y'all before, they call, you know, the Nation of Islam and certain Muslims call us the universal black man, the Asiatic black man, the first man. So we have a direct connection to whatever's out there in the cosmos and the universe. When they do studies on our body, they say, hey man, this is stuff that's found in the universe. These people that we call black folks, African American or African, these melanated carbonated people, these individuals have things that we only find outside, you know, in outer space, this, that, and third, you know what I mean? But I'm not going to copper. We got gold inside of us. We got nickel. We got, listen, homie, we got so many different things inside of us that a lot of other races, ethnicities, and nationalities, I don't want to say nationality because nationality just means the nation that you're from. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean the group or the I don't want to say class either. It doesn't mean the tribe or the group of people that you're related to by blood. You feel what I'm saying? So I won't say that. But let's get into these comments. So Rasa Clout Media says, let me go back to the top, man. They hey man, I want to give a shout out to and Deuce from 111 Neighborhood Crip. Because even though the gangsters in the neighborhoods are not the best of friends and they don't always see eye to eye and they so-called beef, this dude is speaking up for young and Jefe. And this is the type of behavior that I like to see. This is the type of engagement and support that I like for us to give to one another, especially on the internet. And if we can take that, if we can bottle that up and take it into the community and teach it to these babies within the next 15 years, we'd be cool. But what would be an impediment? What would impede us from being successful in that endeavor? A lot of intervention and prevention is. Don't forget, I just showed y'all about the ghetto informant program and how motherfuckers is making $50 an hour to inform on what's going on in the community, and they're raking in big bucks, $100,000 a year to be an informant to go against the progression of black people. Let's get back into these comments, man. Forgive me. I know I be digressing and all that. Like, all right. So Rasa Cloud Media said Fed Jumper host and Jefe speaks on Mexican politics. It's not me playing with young and Jefe name in this type of situation. No matter what he feels about me, I don't feel any way about this brother. I just feel like us collectively as black men, we need to at least cut out a portion of our content and what we do as men to contribute a positive or give a positive message for the generations that's coming up behind us. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like we shouldn't be selling our soul. We shouldn't be selling our reputation. We shouldn't be selling our influence to individuals who coming into our community and they're destructive. You feel what I'm saying? But let's get back into the thinner name, man. Okay. Benny Blanco, 1989, says, how about you focus on black politics and not worry about the Rasa politics? Worry about yourself. You'll live longer. I don't know if that was an indirect threat or what. There's a few replies. One dude, was talking some coon ass shit. I ain't gonna read that. We ain't on that coon ass shit. Okay, DJ262 said, how about y'all stop using the N-word and calling my people mayates? Then turn around and ask for our support when you get deported. Politics are universal, my boy. Whoa! Man, that was eloquently written. That was marvelous. DJ262 says, how about y'all stop using the N-word and calling my people mayates, then turn around and ask for our support when you get deported. Politics are universal, my boy. Benny Blanco responded and said, I don't know if you have seen the news, but they just raided a building full of black people and had y'all kids butt naked in the street. It's everyone issues now, my boy. I don't want to get too deep into that. This is some pretty good, dialogue right here. I'm gonna just read this one. Oh man, this is long. DJ 26. Nah, let me stick to the topic. Forgive me. Oh, they going at it. Damn, this is a lot. All right, Grape Cigarillo man says, I put in a lot of work that I ain't being caught for, bro. Crying, laughing, I'm dead. So he's doubting the authenticity of Young Ant's words when he says, I put in a lot of work that I haven't been caught for. I'm missing a few things, but when I open this thread, it kind of fucked everything up. So we're going to go back to Cigarillo man. Grape Cigarillo man. Never been a sucker 223 says Grape Cigarillo man. That part. Official they not ready says crying laughing. Rosetown 95407 say they love speaking on other people, but soon as someone speaks on them, it's black people business. Nico Stata says facts. Spider-Man 420 says, for real though. Tetzer says they don't want Yard to get slammed down. Reason they don't want someone to get caught so they can get business moving. 909 AP says, and the no hands policy barely got added, and I always kind of thought it was because the big timers there in shoe, big timers their shoe time was up, so they're back in GP and they don't want to put in work. Might be wrong, but that's what I kind of thought. Some cat named Daddy Fat Sack says, I know you people ain't talking about structure. Damn, that's a shot at all of us. And here's a sister talking about some coon ass shit. Her name is Rhymes with Rihanna. We are all God's people, and he didn't put us here to fight each other. We are here creating his image to love one another. Anything that separates us is the work. Shut the fuck up. Get your stupid ass up out of here. I should report that dumb shit. These motherfuckers is coming after us, coming after our people, coming after our culture, but at the same time trying to steal our culture, steal our slang, steal our fashion. These individuals is cocktailing the homes of single black mothers in East LA. These individuals are shooting up the cars of black families that's not affiliated with gangs, and your simple-minded ass, your coon ass gonna come in here and say, we are all God's people. Tell that to them. Bring your ass out here, or bring your ass out to California, go to East LA, go into their barrio and tell them what you're telling us on the internet. We are all God's people, and he didn't put us here to fight each other. We are all created in his image to love one another. Anything that separates us is the work of the devil. Shut the fuck up. And you talking about God, this, that, and third. God ain't intend for everybody to get along harmoniously. I believe that's a word. God didn't intend for everybody to get along in harmony. It's certain tribes, it's certain ethnic groups, it's certain people that even going back to the Bible that we just didn't mesh with. And that's the thing with African Americans, that we want to mesh and we want to unify and hold hands with everybody but ourselves. No, brother, I fucked up. I apologize. The generations before us fucked up. I apologize for the offenses of my predecessors. Can we work this out? Can we figure this out? Can you give me your trust and I give you my love and you reciprocate and we create a different dynamic for these generations that's coming up behind us? But we got to do it in love because love conquers all. Can you forgive me? You may not be able to forgive, but can you forgive me? Brother, I can forgive you. Let's build. Let's build. We cracking. That's all it takes. A Caucasian, a Hispanic can come online and say, yeah, they my yates. Fuck my yates, dog. Yeah, brother, I don't like blacks. And you know what I mean? And then they see, the hip-hop industry is lucrative. So I'm going to do what the Jews do. I'm going to pose as a friend, work as a spy, ready to stab you in your back when I catch you with your pants down. Everybody's doing that shit to us. No, fuck that. How about we build a unified front? How about we start building fortresses? How about we start unifying? How about we start building one another up and protecting our community, our women, our children, and our intellectual properties? How about we do that? But we have to incorporate some form of healing. We have to understand the power of forgiveness. Forgiveness is an attribute of the strong. It takes a strong motherfucker to forgive a motherfucker, man. So we got all these boys, all these coward ass niggas in our communities that's ushering these babies to death, and all they do is just sit back and say, yeah, that little nigga was wild, that little nigga was dumb. I was one of them little niggas. My big homie told me after I bumped my head a few times and went to the California Youth Authority, went to the California Department of Corrections, that's the penitentiary or the penitentiary for all my folks down there in the South, you heard me? That's the penitentiary in California. You say, man, you was a little crazy young nigga. I knew you was going to go to YA or Wooty, and you never thought that maybe I should grab him, see what's on his mind, the way that I do my little homies when I have the opportunity to. What's going on with you? How you feeling? How you doing in school? Yeah? Oh, yeah? All right, for sugar out, man, let me try to find you some resources and connect you with the right people so that you can get what it is that you need so that you can feel empowered. We got to start empowering one another. Now this that real talk. This ain't none of that bullshit. This that real talk. We heating up. We getting back on topic, baby. We getting back on track because it's absolutely necessary. It's enough coonery. It's enough separation and division, and us talking about low vibrational shit all over the internet. Somebody got to get back to the basics and get back to this real shit. Get back to the foundation. Let's get back into the comments, man. I'm showing you what they feel about you. Rhythm or rhymes with Rihanna. Shut your stupid ass up. Falsely accused says, why are people with absolutely no structure or discipline in the pen speaking on someone else's program? Ashamed of nothing, offended by everything. This is how they feel about you. DG925 says, it's not the fact you got to get caught. It's the fact they want you to get the job done. You can get the job done without getting caught like that. They're going to catch you regardless. It's informants in there. It's cameras everywhere. You know what I mean? So either way, you're eventually going to get caught. But all you got to do is pop, 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 hit a motherfucker in the jugular 3-4 times and get on, and that motherfucker's going to die. God forgive me. I'm not trying to be too graphic in my verbal deliveries, in my verbal illustrations of what's going on inside of some of these correctional institutions, but I'm giving it to you the way that it needs to be given to you. Robert 90022 says, you're not Mexican. You're not supposed to understand what we do. Milos World says, how is he a fed when I seen Latinos admit this on other YouTube channels? Young Ant, to my knowledge, I don't think the nigga's a fed. I don't think so. You know what I mean? You got to have more facts. You got to present evidence of your suspicions of him being a fed. Are you calling him a fed because he's on no jumper? Then I can understand that. But the nigga really don't, at this present moment in time, the nigga don't really cross me as a fed. He does, well, I'm not going to get into that, you know what I mean? Because I'm here to do this live to support the brother, you know what I mean? To back the brother up, you know what I mean? So we ain't going to get sidetracked and into that. Face off Adams 2 times. Face of Adam 2 times says, I don't what y'all fascination with the politics are. Shaking my head. I remember that was a no-no speaking on other racist politics. That's justification to get you hit. This is not content. This is the offering of information to COs, DAs, state and federal government. They all watching and listening, shaking my head. But as long as he got paid them crumbs for doing this interview, he don't give a fuck until he got to shaking my head. Is this a brother talking like that? The last G face. Jeez. Okay. Block Boy Clothing says it's because they have to get the kites to the back. ASU to the main ones really calling the dogs over the entire prison, not just the yard. It's bigger than y'all think. They get more time, but they also get the stripes. He put strips, but I ascertained that it's stripes. And that's bigger than currency for someone who comes in and out of jail. And I feel like that's the difference between us and them. In their culture, in their community, they believe that making the second ultimate sacrifice, staying in prison for the rest of your life, is the highest of honors. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of them encourage their young homies to do certain things in order to get up in rank and stay in prison and become a person that's venerated in the prison and have a reputation in the prison, but you would never see the streets again in most situations and most times. A lot of OGs who are black in the black community, amongst black folks, they say, youngster, you need to get up out of here. You need to do this. You need to do that. Listen to your mama, do this, do that. So the culture is different. There was a time to where individuals were talking about, oh, blacks really don't work that knife the way the Hispanics do. Okay, why don't blacks work that knife allegedly? You know, according to these individuals that was coming with these narratives, why don't blacks work that knife as aggressively and as frequently as Hispanics? Number one, we're trying to get back home. Nigga that bumped his head a few times. I got kids out there, my old lady. is waiting on me to get home. I'm trying to get out there, start a business, I'm trying to find me an old lady, take care of my kids, or make me some kids. You understand what I'm saying? Their culture isn't forward thinking like that. And then, you know, also got to factor in that genetically, and we can talk about genetics. Genetically, our bone density is more dense than theirs. Our muscles, our muscle fibers are more dense than theirs. You feel what I'm saying? So when it comes to you know, a one-on-one fisticuff, a lot of times Hispanics cannot whoop a black. So like I said before, and a lot of people say, no, man, you're tripping. If you take a black that has no martial arts training and you take a Hispanic, a Mexican, a Chicano, this, that, and third, who has no martial arts training, and you pit them against each other and let them engage in a physical altercation, 80 to 90% of the chance the black is going to come out on top. And that just is what it is because of the muscle fibers, the bone density or explosiveness. Why you think majority of the pugilists, majority of the boxers who are world champions just so happen to be what? Not white, not Mexican, not this, not that, they're black. Debate me on it. We can have a whole debate on it. Listen, I study, I got notes, and if anybody want to have a debate about it, we can have a debate about it. The only other individuals who can match us in bone density and muscle mass, so on and so forth, is certain Asiatic groups. It's certain Asians and the Samoans. But you can consider the Samoans black, a little Asian. But I guess now they ride with the Asians, or they said that they're Pacific Islanders, which is a subgroup or a subcategory of Asians. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna read this comment real quick. Mike Flex says, we have to start a trend where we greet each other instead of mad dogging each other. It tripped me out when I'm in a heavy essay area and the first black I see want to have a staring contest. That's bunk, that's bullshit. See, I'm this type of motherfucker, right? If I'm walking down the street, walking, and all this and all that, and a brother look at me, if we make eye contact, I'm going to say right on, or for Shigadale, or much love, you feel what I'm saying? Lessen the tension. Oh, what's up, black? Oh, what's the deal? You know what I mean? I'm a lessen the tension. So even if you is mad dogging, instead of be like, fool, what you looking at, fool? You know what I mean? And all this crazy shit. Peace and blessings, Haiti. Much love, Kim folks. How you doing, black? Salute, brother. You know what I mean? It's ways to disarm an individual. Sometimes niggas be looking at you know other niggas because they like, man, what this nigga on? Are they trying to look at a nigga tattoos and all this and all that? But if you hit a nigga, well, what's up, black man? I see you, family. Much love, much love, and all this and all that. Motherfuckers would be more willing to give you I don't want to say a softer side, but a more welcoming, a more cordial side. So it's, you know, certain techniques that we can employ when we find ourselves in those type of situations instead of having a staring contest. And now the motherfucker thinking like, man, do I go for my knife? Do I go for my pistol? Like, what's the deal? Mike Santana said Tongans, and SAs. Hold on, let me see what Mike Santana said. Because Frank Nitty says, Mike Flex, you ain't lying. Oh, yeah, Mike Flex. Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, I already read that. Abala E says, Southsiders and Sureños aspire to prison, and that's retarded. I mean, that's their rites of passage. That's the highest honor in order to go, you know, when you go in there and you become part of, you know what I mean, all this and all that, that's how you get venerated. That's like a mafia guy from the Italian mafia becoming a made man, you capiche? And all this and all that. Let's get back into these comments, man. I don't understand how someone solid, active can be. Oreo the 9 says, I don't understand how someone solid, active can be or politic on a 50-50. Hog like Bully says, the North do that. Be honest, kid. The North don't do that. Be honest, kid. TBI series says, when life is telling you to do something that will make you stay there for life, say it out loud with me. Life. Pillsbury Doughboy 283 says, y'all can't fight, so you got to do life. We get it. Golden Trenches says, Mexicans can snitch too and get away with it. Smokey, Smoke _ Y 1901 said, let's keep it real. Most blacks don't clean house. Facts. Slim is him, though, says they also have a green light to tell on blacks, and they're more likely to talk and be friends with law enforcement. Tez Tattoos 123 says, crazy. He put all kinds of work in, but there's proof. But I guess he meant to put, but there's no proof whatsoever. He never got caught because he didn't put in any work. Easty _ Krim says, not his race, not his place. YNG Saint 26 says, if you never understood it, don't speak on it, especially for the raza. Homie, get your shit together. 111 Ant Do says, the funniest part is they line up with the Woods. And on the streets, the Woods is deporting them. Hey, brother, that's fact. Shout out to the 111s, man. Shout out to Ant Deuce, man. Much love and respect. Sly _ Rob K762 says, never understood how y'all let the PCs fools come back to the yard. That's something that was something that was brought up when I was doing the first 8 or 9 topics of discussion with brother Smooth Groove and brother King James 11800. That was a topic of discussion. Even King James said, man, I tried to go back, but it was this, that, and third, whoopty wop wop, and all that. It was just some controversial. It was just a controversial debate and discussion when they were saying that the Sureños and the white boys, or the Hispanics and the white boys, was telling blacks, if a person go 50-50, y'all can't let them come back here because we're going to get off on them. We're not going to consult with you. We're not going to come to you and say this, that, and third. We're just removing them on our own. I talked to some reputable brothers who are incarcerated, some dudes that's on an actual GPR. They said that that's a fallacy. That's bullshit. Black politics is black politics, and nobody dictates our politics. But let's get back into it. This Vato right here says, not brothers talking about homie business. Be Working says they ain't Mexican. They even say it, they Chicanos. That's like calling all Africans when y'all ain't, that's like calling all y'all Africans when y'all ain't born in Africa. Stop calling these Mexican Americans. They way different than us in mentality and work-wise. Mexicans work, Chicanos gang bang. That's some profound shit. Roman Francisco says, LOL, a black giving advice on the brown side of politics. Mr. Silky Mac. Hold on, how the fuck is your name, man? I swear, people's be stealing everything from us. Mr. Silky Mac said, Silky Mac says, real brown people are smarter. That's why we invented most things used in America. Stop playing. Bam _ 1914 _ says, blacks don't do removals and don't keep the cars clean. Segregate themselves by affiliation instead of moving as a unit. That's why they're non-factors at any major institution. Whoa, that is crazy. Brothers, y'all better take heed. Pay attention. Wake up. Aaron Lewis 946 says, Mexican politics is totally different from black politics. He's speaking the truth. Mexicans got to sit there and get caught stabbing your victim, as in blacks, we can, hit a person and walk away. I feel like I read enough. I mean, we can go through some more because they do have some comments in there that's like highly disrespectful, super racist, but I will spare you of that. At the end of this, I'm gonna play a video of young and Jefe when he was a kid. Hold on, let's cue up the next video. This is an old video that I just want to bring back because I told people the way that him and Munchie B handled that shit is gonna blow back, and the youngster is gonna say damn near exactly what he said. Check this out. That's why we got to start, seeking to be friends amongst ourselves than other people. We got to give each other compassion and understanding and empathy and all this type of shit, and stop giving it to other people that's undeserving of.
And Jefe sneak this after he left No Jumper.
Now I seen something on No Jumper where you banged your set and he banged his. It did when you left. He tried to make it seem like you banged a little too hard. He started like you know what I'm saying, talking crazy a little bit.
End of the day, that's on him, homie. Like if he really felt that way, shit. Like I can't speak on too much. I can't speak on it until he's right there in my face. I'm not gonna say nothing. I wouldn't say to him if he's not right there in my face. You feel me? I'm not gonna do what he did,
Jeez. Message. Let's jump into this next clip. He was basically disrespecting young Ann and calling him, you know what I mean? Let's see. I think this is the one right here. Let's get into it. Hey, please, wait. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some gangster in it. I need y'all to do me a favor on the rental deals, man. Y'all know I don't be asking y'all for no money, no paper, no none of that. But what I do ask for, can you please assist me in getting these likes up, man? When you come in here, hit that thing, bop, 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 and all this and all that. Like, man, support the channel, support the broadcast, man. I need y'all support. That's why we here building. That's why we building these think tanks and all this and all that, man. Listen, help your player partner rise to the tizop, and when I get to the tizop, I'm bringing y'all with me. Word is bond, like, you feel me? But let's be proactive and tap that like button, man. Let's get these likes up. I appreciate it, man. Tremendously so. Now let's get into this right here. This is the Sureño, well, the Black Southsiders, because he can never be a Sureño. He can never be a person in that organization that's a person that's high rank, high respect, high acknowledgement, high recognition. He'll never be that just based on the complexion of his skin. He don't have the right complexion to get the right connections. You know what I mean? But let's get into his commentation of stop worrying about double S business.
Me that have been around and have been involved in this for a long time don't even know that type of information, regardless of whether Dub locked it up or not. That's nobody else's business but the people that are actually going to deal with him. And for the most part, ain't nobody looking for Dubs. And if they are, I don't know about it and I don't care, because it's none of my business, just like it should be none of your business. Now I see people try to take the high road and they try to make it seem like they're holier than thou and, I never, I know the business, so I don't get involved. But you are, because anytime you go, if you say something out your mouth that has something to do with Southerners business, and not just gang, but you're talking about Southerners business when it comes to politics and not knowing why food locked it up. It doesn't matter. It's really nobody's business. And I know people like to say, oh, well, it's on social media, regardless of whether it's on social media or not.
We're going to get deeper into this. We're going to dive into this. We're going to dive into that. And it's going to be a telltale sign. It's going to be an indicator how they don't respect blacks. They want us to live in fear of commentating upon their affairs that's introduced to the internet. They want us to be afraid to speak upon their situations, their events, and they can just have open season on us. Nah, player partner, it don't work like that. When I was a kid, my auntie told me, if you can't play at their house, they can't play at this house. And that's just what it is. If my business is fair game to be discussed by Sureños, Southsiders, Hispanics, Chicanos, like Latinos, and all this and all that, then y'all business is fair game as well. Fair exchange ain't no robbery, big dog. It's the internet. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Let's get into the content, man. And we're going to go through his page, and I'm going to show you how this imbecile, how this degenerate has developed his page of commentating and reporting upon Black affairs. Let's get back into it. Yes,
forming opinions about a Southerner's business really makes no sense in the scheme of things outside of those that's just trying to garnish attention. Because whether Dub locked it up or not, nobody else outside of Southerners are going to do anything about it. Just tell me this. What Crip or Blood is going to see Dub and bust a grape? Tell me one. Even the hardest gangsters on the internet that you know are stumped down with it, they'll see Dub.
Hold up, wait a minute, let me put some gangster in it. Hey, 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 hey. Hold up, wait a minute, let me put some gangster in it. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Smooth Groove, Smooth TV, I don't have a problem with you, brother. Smooth says, I wish we was able to get along, but then again, I don't care. I don't care. Let me stop catting off. Hey, man, I ain't got no problem with you, brother. You just made a decision and you felt like that decision was in your best interest, and I respect that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I was willing to move forward and, you know, go into some other business ventures with you outside of just, you know, this social media YouTube shit. You feel what I'm saying? But you was like, hey, man, I got a whoopty whoop and all this and all that, which is understandable. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. It's all love, man. If God put it on my heart or put it on your spirit or put it on my spirit and your heart, maybe down the line we can, you know, connect, you know, do some content with each other. You know what I mean? The nigga got these movies. It's about to, you know what I mean, go into full-fledged production in 2026. Nigga probably have a spot for you and all this and all that. Let's not create the narrative that we beefing or I have problems with you or that I have problems with brother King James 11,800. I don't want no problems with no blacks. I'm Crip. But it seems like we continue to strengthen these negative stereotypes and practices amongst one another to where all we know is beef with each other. No, fuck that. I'm down there 40. I don't want to fight nobody. Fuck that. I'm tired of fighting. And if I did ever allegedly, blooka, blacka, blacka, blooka, blacka, blacka, bloom, blam. If I did allegedly, I don't want to live like that. Like, let's live in harmony. At the end, at the conclusion of all my videos, what I say, let's live in peace before we be forced to rest in it. Too many of our people passing away, way too many, at an alarming rate. And if they don't fall victim to the blooka, blacka, bloom, poor diet is taking us out, bad health. Somebody that I know, somebody that I care about just recently passed, they were having a stroke. And then as they're having a stroke, getting rushed to the hospital, they have a heart attack. This shit that we call life, this experience, is short. We're not living as long as our grandparents. It's just not happening. And I'm going to do a segment on that. The grandmothers, the grandparents is getting younger. I got peers that got grandkids. Like, damn, nigga, you got grandkids? You ain't even 40 yet. Man, I know, yeah, me and my son or my daughter winning. The grandparents is getting younger and the life expectancy is getting shorter. You got people that's passing away from ailments that typically hit people, start setting in their 50s and 60s and 70s. Diabetes, hypertension, congestive heart failure, high blood pressure. What's another one that takes us out? Cancer. People are dying from this shit in their 20s and their 30s. So what the fuck are we doing? And I understand that it's always that unforeseen hand, not unforeseen, excuse me. I understand that it's always that unseen hand that be orchestrating, facilitating, and organizing, you know, things that keep us underachieving. I understand this. But when we stand up, because the game is built, the game is played on our backs. When we stand up, it's game over, baby. It's game over. So to any blacks out there, homie, I don't want no problems with nobody. Whether you black, Mexicano, Chicano, Latino, Italian, I don't want no problems with nobody. But you got to understand what lies dormant, what I try to keep suppressed inside of me is a beast. And if you make me feel uncomfortable, if you make me feel paranoid, and I think you're trying to do something to me, And I'm not talking about Smooth Groove or 11800. I'm talking in general. My mental health disorder. Something that's wrong with this motherfucker up here that got me having panic attacks, anxiety attacks, and all this and all that. They got me screwed up mentally. Damn, cuz it's these niggas. Like Kim folks was saying, when you see another black, it's like a staring contest. So before I get nervous or paranoid and panicking, blue or black, I feel like he's gonna do something to me. I'm gonna say peace and blessings, brother. Right on, brother. Much love, brother. I'm gonna try to cut the tension and let the brother know, man, I pose no threat to you. I mean, you no harm, big dog. And sometimes that's all that it takes. Hey man, I'm from out here from Detroit, man. I'm from out here from Atlanta, Georgia, man. You know where I can get some of that good greenery at, man? Or you know where I can get a good soul food spot to eat at? Sometimes it ain't even hostility and beef. It's like, damn, should I speak to the brother? Should I not speak to the brother? Especially our people that's moving out west from the south. A lot of them neighborhoods and the communities in the south, everybody speak. All right, right on now. Right on, brother. How you doing now, Charlie? All right now, George. You feel what I'm saying? We need to start practicing that. Right on, brother. That's right, brother. What's up, young blood? What's up, big cuz? That's what we need to start doing. But let's get back into this degenerate, this imbecile's content. Forgive me. Smooth Groove, shout out to you, man. I wish you an abundance of success, as well as my guy, King James 11800. Let's get into the content, man. Oh, we're going to get it cracking. We're going to get it popping, baby.
Right now, and they'll probably say what's up to them. Because why? It's not their problem. And they're going to see it like that. It's not their problem. Or they'll make an excuse like, well, he's not a snitch, or, you know, this and that. Like, I didn't hear if he told on him. It don't matter. If he's no good, then he's just no good. We separate ourselves from that. And that's one of the reasons why people are on the internet right now from that. And that's one of the reasons why people are on the internet right now talking about, oh, well, the Southerners don't run our program. No, they don't run your program, but they're not going to be around trash. If you deal with trash, you stay with trash.
Black
from
people,
that. And that's one of the reasons why people are on the internet right now talking about, oh, well, the Southerners don't run our program. No, they don't run your program, but they're not going to be around trash. If you deal with trash, you stay with trash. You will not be associated with them in no type of business conduct from that. And that's one of the reasons why.
Remember, I was just saying that it was a controversial discussion. It was a controversial topic that was saying that the Sureños or the Hispanics was saying that once you go SNY 50/50 EOP and all that, and what they call the bad yards, you can't come back over here because the Hispanics or the Sureños specifically was going to lead the charge and getting you up off the yard and not consulting or having a conversation or, you know, having a powwow with the blacks. They was just going to hit you once they found out that you came from over there. He's basically reinforcing that allegation. He's basically corroborating and substantiating that claim that that's what it is. He's saying it. Let's get back into it. Pay attention, my folks.
People are on the internet right now talking about, oh, well, the Southerners don't run our program. No, they don't run your program, but they're not going to be around trash. If you deal with trash, you stay with trash. You will not be associated with them in no type of business conduct. There will be no type of association, period. That's what the real thing. People try to like pussyfoot around it, but that's what it is. That's what the homies are telling. We ain't doing nothing with you. If you hang around trash, you stay on yards where there's trash at, don't come back. Because regardless, we not finna be around trash. That's just plain and simple. If you slide through the cracks, you slide through the trash. But if somebody know that you're on a trash yard, yeah, it's gonna go up either way. But that's
he's speaking for the Sureños, dog. Hey, he's speaking for the Sureños, right? I mean, am I wrong? Is it safe to say that Cuz just basically confirmed what the allegations, what the accusations, what the what is it called? The theories, not even theories. That it's not a theory. What the rumors? Is it safe to say that he just confirmed the rumors that the Sureños are saying that if a black goes to an EOP SNY 50/50 yard and he comes back, that they're going to move on him with no consideration, no conversation, and no consultation, no consulting with the blacks, that they're just going to remove him? Is it not safe to say that he's basically saying that? Beautifully Blessed says, yes, you're right. So could it be that he just let niggas? Well, we just agreed that he did just let niggas know. So I'm assuming that they told him, and he took it upon himself, or he had instructions to come on here and basically put that information out there. So they have been talking about it. So this have been the topic of discussion amongst the Serenios and the Southsiders. And he just came on and confirmed that. That's what he just did. If it's not true, and this isn't giving us confirmation to the speculation that's been going on, then y'all need to check this nigga. Y'all need to holler at cuz on crib. Let's get back into the content. Last time I did some content on this fucking imbecile and degenerate, he said that blacks, no, excuse me, forgive me. I'm tripping. I'm talking too fast. Let me slow it down, man. He said that a lot of racist Sureños was jealous of the black Southsiders, and that's why they tried to treat them like this, that, and third. So I clipped that. Oh, no, I went on his video, straight off his page, and I played that. Then he did a response telling me, oh, no, I didn't say that. I was talking about you fools. I was saying that you fools are jealous because you know that you lost a rider and what you whooping. I mean, shut your weird ass up. In a black community, we play the dozens. Nigga, you got to have thick skin. This nigga was trying to be from Pacoima Paru Bloods. He was trying to be a 2 P's and a B. One day he was walking around that community and he had on some fucking dun-dun-duns and he had shit stains in his drawers. And oh man, they dragged him. They bagged about him. They bagged on him. They talked about him. But they broke his spirit. They put hatred inside of him. That's why he was like, oh yeah, don't call me cousin. You call me cousin. Yeah. Because he was trying to be a 2P and a B. There's videos. No, excuse me. There's footage. There's still shots. There's pictures of him throwing up, a P and a B. And he said, oh no, that's for my video. Like, no, nigga. You had on all red, throwing up a P and a B. You wanted to be with us. You wanted to join ranks. But you ain't know how to bag and play the dozens and all this and all that. You ain't know how to get your gear right. Because being black, we give acknowledgement. All right, watch out now, youngster. I see you. All right, watch out now, cat daddy. Oh, man, I see you sharp as a tack. We give acknowledgement to motherfuckers that dress sharp. That's what we call it. When you dress sharp, when you dress nice, when you're fresh, when you got the gear on, when you G'd up, when you fly, when you fresh, and all this and all that. We give acknowledgement. But you was never fly. You was never fresh. You walking around with dookie stains in your drawers trying to sag. Like, come on, homie, what the fuck is this? If you was in my projects, oh man, we'll be talking about your ass today, even to this day, about that. Walking around with doo-doo stains in your drawers, sagging with some dun-dun-duns on and all this and all that. Let's get back into the content, man. Forgive me, I'll be digressing and all this and all that. Like,
besides the point, because we ain't here to clean up everybody's mess, even though most of the time I end up doing it. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. Like,
blah, 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 blah. Shots is fired, cuz. Y'all don't see that this nigga shooting shots at blacks, cuz? Y'all don't see that on PJ? Y'all really don't see that? Y'all don't see that he's shooting shots at blacks? But this is the same fool. Oh, I don't have a problem with blacks and woody whoop and all this and all that. Man, I want to say something so bad, but sometimes a motherfucker got to keep their motherfucking mouth closed. Stay sharp, stay smart, yay. What's understood need not be explained or none of that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But, whoo, God continue to bless me to exercise discipline in my words, in my restraint. Because motherfuckers don't even know on PJ Crib. Motherfuckers be, all right, for sure. But this nigga shooting shots at him like a motherfucker, dog. Let's back that up. Hold on.
it's going to go up either way, but that's besides the point, because we ain't here to clean up everybody's mess, even though most of the time I end up doing it. But yeah, that's all I really point, because we ain't here to clean up everybody's mess, even though most of the time I end up doing it. But yeah, point, because we ain't here to clean up everybody.
Hey, this bitch ass nigga always say some slick shit. You know what I mean? Slick, like real slick and sly, and be like, oh, I didn't mean that, or I was saying, or it's just, he said he's Panamanian, lying ass, man, that weird ass nigga, man. Come on, dog. That's what they all say. Oh, I'm Cubano. ¿Por qué? I'm Cubano. What's up, papi? What's up? ¿Por qué? What's up, papi? I'm Cubano. I'm Puerto Rican. Hey, papi, I'm Puerto Rican. Now, this nigga thought I'm Panamanian. I'm from Panama. Man, nigga, you a nigga like how we niggas. It's just, I got a little Choctaw. I got a little indigenous Native American, whatever they call them and classifying. I got a little bit of that in me. That's why our skin complexion is similar. That's a nigga. I know a nigga when I see a nigga. And if you know about Panama, you had some indigenous people, then you had some peoples called Mazitos. Mazitos was like mixed people. You had some indigenous people. You had two indigenous groups. This is what they don't tell you. They had some dark motherfuckers over there. They had them mixed motherfuckers over there. And they had them motherfuckers that look like, these people that they call Native Americans over here. The Asian, the descendants of Asia. And then when they started making a Panama Canal and all this, they brought in people from Jamaica, from Barbados, and all this and all that, man. Come on, big dog. Let's not play these motherfucking games. Because you can say, oh, I'm from Panama. That don't mean that you're a mestizo. You can be one of the motherfucking Panamanians who people came from Jamaica or Barbados or Trinidad and Tobago. Motherfuckers be so quick to try to fit in with some other motherfuckers that think, oh, I'm Panama, I'm from Panama. Yeah, probably I'm a Panama. I'm not like that. I'm not black. Get your weird ass up out of here, you fucking degenerate. Hey, shout out to Rich Rabbit, homie. And the reason why I'm sending this shout out to Rich Rabbit, because Rich Rabbit tell you I'm black. When I'm with my family, my black family, for Thanksgiving and all that, nigga, we eating collard greens, we eating fried chicken, we eating this, that, and third. I can respect an individual who still acknowledges their blackness while still being a part of that movement. Rich Rabbit say, man, I'm black. They went over there and pressed a line on it because they said he was acting too black, but y'all cosplaying the culture and y'all acting more black than he is. My nigga, let's get into the content on Crib.
These mess, even though most of the time I end up doing it. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. Like, I don't get it. Like, people are so heavily invested in Southerners' business. Like, when it comes to street stuff and gangs, that's different. You talk about gang stuff. And if that particular neighborhood is not getting offended by what you said, then it is what it is. But why come on social media and make whole stories about Southerners' business? The big homies and what they do don't have nothing to do with no Crips or no Bloods. It's none of your business on why who's in the hat or who got pulled out the hat or who's going to get blasted in the yard or what their name was. Like, I notice people are so comfortable with saying names. Okay, Yogi, this and that was here with, like, why? Like, why? Like, if you really know the business and you supposedly been around, and I'm not talking about 1 and 2 yards, but if you've really been on these 4s and 180s for more than a few months, then you should know that's like, regardless of whether you're trying to get attention on the internet and trying to
that's for y'all, big dog. Y'all got that gag order. You guys are a part of a dictatorship. We're not. You guys have a gag order. You guys have this, that, and third. We don't. Y'all talk about our business. Y'all talk about our culture. Y'all talk about our women. Talk about our kids. Y'all talk about our communities. Y'all talk about everything about us. And then you try to steal everything, every goddamn thing. Let me stop fucking around, cuz. But then y'all try to steal everything from us. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And y'all, oh, you can't talk about us. Like, shit. If it's introduced to the internet and it's this, that, and third, then it is what it is. Somebody says drop the link. I'm about to drop the link right now. Hold on, I'm gonna drop the link. But we're gonna finish this video. I want to stay on to topic. You feel me? Hold on, what the fuck did I just do? Hold on. I did some shit I shouldn't have did. Nah, Tom Bomb, not tonight, big dog. Not tonight. We're talking about some real shit, real issues. Not tonight, big dog. You know, I don't want to water down the message by bringing a certain degree or caliber of an individual or people on, because then it'll kind of convolute the message. You know what I mean? But let's get back into this video, and whoever pops on, we're going to bring them on. We're going to give 1 minute to speak what they got to speak. You know what I mean? And we're going to keep on moving on. at the end, towards the end, the conclusion of this broadcast, we are going to watch a video from the younger days of Young and Jefe. Shout out Young and Jefe.
You know, have people follow you. That's a no-no, and you should know off the bat. That's a no-no. Like it's one of those things that's a cardinal rule. People get.
What you gonna do about it? Neil Dazad. Somebody clip this up and send it to Neil Dazad. Blacks who are speaking on double S business, what are you gonna do, bucko? What you gonna do? Either get out there, pull up to their sets, hold them accountable, get cracking, and shut the fuck up. If you ain't gonna do shit, if you're that offended to it, you got to come on here and make a video and shoot little shots and shoot subliminals and all this and all that, and confirm that yes, the Sureños did say that if any blacks come from an EOP yard or this and that type of yard, before the blacks can handle it, that they're going to jump straight to it. If you ain't going to be proactive and get cracking and shut the fuck up, what the fuck is you talking about? Any black that talk about double S business and all this and all that, if you ain't going to do nothing to him, man, shut up. And he probably said, yeah, you know, I worked security over there in the 50s, over there, whoopty whoop whoop, and nighttime and whoopty whoop and all that. You never know. Somebody probably was going to slide on your ass and the mission got intervened. I don't know. I'm just saying. Especially when motherfuckers come on here with that type of bold talk like blacks ain't shit. Or I can come on here and I can talk about blacks. I can say this and I can say that. But ain't no black gonna do this and do that. And blacks can't talk about us no matter what. What? Okay. OJ Simpson ass nigga.
Put in boxes for things, and that's blatant disrespect. But like,
who are you gonna put in a box? Go get cracking. If this means that much to you, if it's on your heart like that, get off the internet. Go kiss your kids. Tell your kids, I am a failure. I can't maintain my emotions or my loyalty to the double S outweighs my loyalty and my responsibility to y'all as my kids. So I'm about to go out and catch a homicide so I can go in there with the big homies and do all manner of things because I'm going to be a torpedo even though I'm damn near 50 years old. I can never be a big homie. I can never be an individual that can hold keys to a yard. I can never be an individual that have influence. So I'm basically doing this shit in vain. Go get cracking. Will Black Sam say, go get cracking and come back? Nigga, shut up. Nigga, go get cracking and come back. If you feel that adamant about what you saying, then nigga, go get cracking and come back. Other than that, shut the fuck up.
Like I said, I'll just say this and end it because I know at the end of the day, people are going to constantly try to get ahead and what they assume as getting ahead is reporting on things that have nothing to do with them. This is not pop culture. This is not about music. This is none of that. This is about politics, and you talking about other people's politics is a violation. Like this is stuff that your homie should get at you and tell you like that's a no-no.
Pause. This is the same bitch ass nigga to say that blacks allow any manner of members. If they got this on their jacket, that on their jacket, that on their jacket, blacks don't do this, blacks don't do that. So you can't come on here with this mindset of you can talk about this and talk about blacks and all this and all that, and blacks can't talk about y'all situations, y'all affair, y'all structure, so on and so forth. If it gets out, if whatever y'all do gets out, how does it get out? Motherfuckers only know what you expose them to. Motherfuckers only know what you show them. But let's get back into the content, man.
Don't worry about why Paco locked it up or whether Soldier was over here and Yogi was doing this. It's none of your business. It's not anybody reporting on it. That's not a son. It's really not about your business. It's none of your business. Go report on the Crips and the Bloods that are locking up that no good on the 50-50 yards. Talk on them. But worrying about why a Southerner locked it up and trying to give them the benefit of the doubt is.
Hey, this nigga's a real life bitch on PJ Crip. This nigga's a fucking hypocrite. This is the same bitch ass nigga that said trash is trash. Oh, we don't deal with people who locked it up. We don't deal with people who did this, and we don't deal with people who did that. But now you trying to protect them. Come on, you's a fucking hypocrite, my nigga. You come on here and just talk about whatever you think is going to make the Sureños or the Hispanics like, share, and subscribe. You talked about my channel, right? Oh, your channel is Woody Whoop and his channel is irrelevant and this, that, and third. But if you properly look at the metrics, look at the numbers, right? You got what? Hold on. Motherfuckers be talking. This nigga got like, this nigga got 32.4 thousand subscribers. And most of his videos do the same numbers that my shit do. We be neck to neck, nigga. You got 32.4 thousand subscribers, my nigga. This video, being that you're talking about blacks, once again, it got 2.5 thousand views. But you got 32.4 thousand subscribers. Let's let him finish and we're going to check out his page and then we're going to bring whoever.
It's not on you to give the benefit of the doubt. I don't care if he locked it up because he got in a bad situation, but he didn't tell. He still locked it up. At the end of the day, he locked it up. And that's the difference between the homies and a lot of people. There is no, oh, well, you know, he's still a good. No, because even though.
You just contradicted yourself, you fucking buffoon. Oh, it don't matter why he locked it up. Wooty woo, he locked it up. Yeah, he locked it up so he's no good anymore. In the words of Baby B Brazy, he bad people, peace. He bad people. I ain't trying to start none, but he bad people. He bad people. So now you trying to protect them, but you just almost spent yourself up, you stupid fuck. Check him out. This nigga's dumb.
He still locked it up. At the end of the day, he locked it up. And that's the difference between the homies and a lot of people. There is no, oh, well, you know, he's still a good. No, because even though.
So why are you defending Dubs? If he locked it up and it's no good, if he locked it up and it's no saying, oh, he's still a good homie or he's still a good person, even though he locked it up, then why are you defending Dub? If you just said in the same video, oh, trash is trash and we don't deal with trash. So now you're protecting trash. You don't deal with trash, but you protect trash from the blacks. This shit is crazy. This is hypocritical.
Though it may be a certain situation, the difference is if you lock it up on this side, you get on, you get caught sipping, you're gone. Over there, I know I've seen fools do it. I don't associate with them, but I've seen fools do it, get out, and half their hood is with it and half the others, but ain't doing nothing to them. Nah, it's a different, and we know it's different. That's why when we be putting these fabricated stories on the internet about homies being able to tell them people out, and that's just giving people that, you know what that is? That's an excuse for people that just was getting spanked, that couldn't handle the fact that they were getting spanked, and they'll use anything to
this motherfucker say we was getting spanked. Wow, this is crazy. Continue. Blue man. What's up, Edie? What's the deal, man? How you feeling?
Man, this nigga is ridiculous, bro. Oh my God. I'm sitting here listening to all this shit. Bro. This shit is crazy. He's making no sense on PJ Watts. That's like me saying,
none at all.
That's like me saying, no respect. I just said my like on Mexicans.
I hear you, brother. I hear you.
I'm just saying. And y'all gotta stop with this politicking shit, bro. Black people on our own program, bro. We do our own shit, bro. Ain't no.
Well, he's saying differently. He's saying that if a black come from one of those yards and they find out about it, they're going to remove them. He said, even though they're not here to talk about cleaning up other people's mess, which they always do, so on and so forth. So he just gave us confirmation that it came from them, that it was actually a topic of discussion that originated from them. He just gave confirmation in regards to that.
Right. Y'all started the 50-50 yard and the SNY yard. How about that?
That's heavy.
Y'all started that. How about that? Let's take it back to there, bro. What now? Y'all started that shit.
That's heavy.
Now what?
That's
on Crip shit, PJ Watts. Y'all started that shit. Now what? Y'all started snitching, going to court telling on blacks like it's cool. Y'all made it cool to go tell on blacks.
I'm trying to have somebody to get me in contact with the homie from Schoolyard and Gear Gang that the Hispanics had snitched on. I'm trying to get those names, man. I'm trying to get in contact with them.
Man, they snitching on everybody. That's their code. Snitch on 3 niggas and get 10 years off of 50. Y'all started FNY yard, 50-50 yard. Your brothers, you say your Southside brothers. Nigga, they don't give a fuck about you. You still a black man, bro. Are your auntie black? Are your sister black? Do you have any black family members?
He got Stockholm syndrome. He did a video talking about the discrimination that black Southsiders face, but he said, "But we know what we signed up for. This double S." So he has Stockholm syndrome. That's when you can beat a person, maim a person, fuck them over, and that person begin to love you and be obsessed with you. That's this guy.
Look, he a suicide bomber. He a stunt dummy for the IMA. Dummy.
That's heavy.
Just saying.
TikTok from Gear Gang. Yeah, get me in contact with him, man. I'm gonna reach out to my folks and see, man. We need to get in contact with them brothers, man, and get confirmation and get the names of those individuals that got down on the folks. There was a video I was watching about the tortilla flats, and one of their homies had told on the Pyru, told on him, took the stand. But they was like, "Oh yeah, we don't claim that fool anymore. He's not from the Vadio anymore." But some fools like, "Yeah, I know that fool. I know it's still, yeah, he's still from the Vadio." So you know what I mean? Like, we just want to get concrete facts. We want to get somebody that has been told on by the Sudaneos that can give us the names and all this, and we can do the, the case law, research the case and all that, and say, "Look, here's 2 examples." So what they're going to say now.
Alongo told me. Eastside Longo told on me in Long Beach on PJ, nigga. Fuck you mean? On Crip Street. That I was selling weed in this hood, PJ. Nigga, I had on PJ, nigga gave me 6.5. Nigga, I did all my time, 8109, nigga, and Supermax, PJ Watts.
Right.
A Southsider told on me.
Right.
So they tell them niggas.
Right.
And
but do you have that in black and white? Heedy, do you have the paperwork? Can we get that paperwork?
Yeah, 2013. I'm paperwork gone, new house, new shit. You know what I'm saying? Family matters. That paperwork been gone. Cut that shit up. I'm living my life on PJ Watts. But I was just saying when you're saying messengers telling on niggas, they do. They tell on niggas often. They don't care. That's their code.
Big Nacho says essays in a harbor area was snitching on Crips in the early 2000s like it was a style. And you nigga from Eastside Longo's harbor area snitched on you.
I'm trying to tell you, PJ. On Crip Street, PJ Watts.
Long Beach Joe just says salute. Blue Man. Salute to you, Heedy. Shorty McGriff says, I believe Blue Man. I believe the nigga too, but I just know some people are skeptics. And once we present it in black and white, you can't argue with black and white. You feel what I'm saying? But we just got confirmation through Big Nacho basically saying the same thing that the homie was saying. Like, you feel what I'm saying? On the reels. So they say that blacks don't clean up their own yards and all this. I'm gonna stop this one right here. We gonna conclude this. We're gonna keep Blue Man on and we're gonna conclude this. They say that we don't politic on individuals who are bad people, in the words of Baby B Braze. But look at this right here. Hold on, let me show you this. ATM Richie is not dead. He's in jail. Young and Jefe has did a video where he commentates because it is the heft effect, or you know what I'm talking about. He said ATM Richie arrested, witness tampering of a minor. P4 blank goes PC again at another prison. Damn, how you get to prison that fast? But let's check this out a little bit.
AMT Richie is in fact in jail. Yesterday I seen a segment by Compton Rick Rock, and that segment was titled that AMT Richie was unalived. And I'm like, damn. So I'm looking like, I know it's been like a void 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying, that this man may have not been on social media that I have seen. You know, usually, you know what I'm saying, you will hear AMT Richie this, you know what I'm saying, you will see him on Instagram. He'll be making his ways in his social net space, you know what I'm saying, whether it's interviewing other jailmates, or talking to people, or just y'all know how he go on one, you know what I'm saying, like he trying to go viral, you know what I'm saying, he's trying to go viral, he's very controversial. So not hearing his voice in his presence, you know what I'm saying, I'm like, dang, where AMT Richie at? But, you know, I didn't really take too much thought to it, you know what I'm saying? Got my own problems brewing and other things that I have to move along and get away with, but definitely seeing that his presence was gone. Now, it's saying that he is being locked up because of witness tampering with somebody that's underage. And it's been a lot of speculation of who this person underage might be. We hearing Nova name. We ain't heard no other name. We just hearing that it's somebody underage. AMT Richie, I don't know how many times No Jumper and interviewed him. I know Adam did an interview with him, and I know he was on the news with us, and he exited early. But that episode on the news with us, he was going crazy, and you know he had unveiled some things that was shocking and crazy to me, and I couldn't understand why he was saying some of these things on camera. See, I see today a lot of dudes. I don't know if they.
ATM Richie arrested, witness tampering of a minor. P4 blank goes PC again at another prison. So what the word is right now is that ATM Richie is also in protective custody for him giving support to the shit that P4 blank was doing, and him coming online and saying whatever he said. I don't want to say it. I don't want to repeat it because there may be a case that may be what he's really incarcerated for. So a motherfucker can't say that we allow individuals to do this and do that and we don't clean house. If you do some fucked up, foul, inappropriate shit, don't even come to mainline. Because if you come over here with us, we're gonna make an example out of you. So all these Sudanio, Southsiders, and white boys that be speaking on black politics, saying, oh, they don't clean house, they don't do this, or yeah, the blacks just do this and the blacks don't do that. That's a motherfucking lie, and we just dispelled that myth. Blue Man, what's on your mind, 80?
Man, let me tell you something, bro. I'm not racist, bro. My last name Garcia. You already know. Everybody know that for the record. Let me speak on it. I'm from Watts. I'm Puerto Rican and black, but I'm a black dog. I'm saying though, bro, the Mexicans can't hit like us, hard like us. They want to. They saying we do dumb shit. No, we hit our own people in the back thunderdome. But where y'all at? Where they be at? Just saying what
Working out, getting
y'all
ready to attack
watching us.
us.
Y'all watching us. Where y'all at? Where y'all hitters at? Let's blast some messages, get some face one time.
They don't do that.
That's why we different. So I'm
But
leaving it at that.
those Mexicans in Texas, they get cracking. They'll give a black a head up. It's the Sureños. They have a reputation of not varying well when they're in a fisticuff, a physical altercation with blacks. So they say, you know what? We're going to gang up, and you know what? We're going to use weapons. That's the great equalizer for them. Yes, sir.
I've been in jail them all my life in Wayside. I have never on my mama grave on PJ Watts script. I have never seen no Southsiders go back there and lock up over their differences. Never.
They don't allow that.
That's on them. That's scary to me. How about that? That's that scary shit. That's that politics, like you said. Back we was talking about earlier. You gonna give up your life for this shit? I ain't never. I raise my hand to God. I have never seen no Southsiders go to the back and get out. Never.
They don't do that. And I understand why they don't, though. And I feel like we need to replicate that.
We can, but I'm saying not to say they say we act like monkeys and dogs and animals and all type of shit. We just men getting shit off their chest. They got shit going on. So if Henry got a problem with Loco, they going about the business with money. Go back there and get in. Let me see you get down, Joker, with Toker.
Right.
They're not doing that. But we monsters, animals, we doing our differences, we doing our shit. And like you say, black power. I'm proud to be black, my brother. Too bad, too strong. I love all my brothers. And even Hispanics that's watching, love y'all too. I just don't like the racist motherfuckers or the asshole. Period. That's all I want.
You going in and out, 80.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And don't get me wrong, I love all my Hispanic people too. I got Hispanics from my hood. Love my
Oh yeah,
hood.
we love the Mexican homies on PJ, the Mexican homies, the homies from El Salvador,
Don't get
Guatemala, all that, man. We fuck with our Latino homies. Them us. Ain't no separation, none of that. You fuck with them,
exactly
you fuck with us. Oh my man, that's just is what it is, homie. We rocking with our homies on mic.
on PJ. That's what I was saying. So I'm not racist, and nor either is Jay. We're not racist. But when you speak on black business, speak on it.
Right.
Come on now. Y'all started all type of shit. The 50-50 yard, S&Y yard, and telling on blacks and sneak this and all type of shit. Which I want to be as a betrayer. Come on, make it make sense.
Right.
I'm saying period. Literally
Right.
on PJ.
While you here,
So
I'm about to go ahead,
man,
80. While you
us,
here, I'm gonna
us
show this
black,
video of
us
young
blacks, we
and
gotta be
Jefe.
better. Us
I'm gonna show
blacks, we
this.
gotta. Hey,
Go ahead.
hey,
See, your
hey,
shit
love
going in and out. Forgive me, I ain't trying to cut you off, but your shit going in and out like.
Can you hold on? Can you hear me
Yeah, I
now?
got you now. I got you now. Yes, sir.
All right.
Well, while I got you here, man, hey, this video is a testament of how young and Jefe, how long young and Jefe been kicking ass and standing on business and doing this thing and all that. For anybody that try to question his, authenticity, how long he been doing what he been doing, man. This dude been whooping ass since he was a kid. And we're gonna go into this video. This is young and Jefe as a young guy.
It don't matter. It's just a fucking bike, bitch. This nigga, why the fuck you come on my bike ugly then? Come on. How fucking double me the fucking fuck grade? Nigga, why do you keep on saying that? You say that every fucking day. Fucking grade, nigga. And why you nigga, where your grades at? Where your grades at? You got straight fucking L's and D's, nigga. I got straight A's. No, you don't, nigga. You made straight D's and L's. What you my fucking bike no more, dude? What you say? What you say? Come on, don't be sad. What's up? What you bagging up for? What you? Nigga, push me. He bagging up. Real talk. Ain't no real nigga. I'm a fucking grown man. You are? I'm a grown fucking man. You don't smoke, though? I don't what? You don't smoke? You don't smoke, nigga? You don't smoke. How many times your daddy whoop your ass and you cry? How many times your daddy whoop your ass? I don't cry, nigga. I don't. How the fuck? What? This nigga trying to cook a motherfucking damn ham a fucking sandwich. This pussy ass nigga burn a fucking sandwich. Why the fuck you ain't eat it cold? The fuck wrong with you? Nigga can't eat a fucking sandwich cold. Nigga, you can't even cook a damn cheese toast. Yes, you can't. Nigga, I cook all my life. No, you don't. I had to cook for this nigga. How many days when he spent the night at my house? Like 6. I had to cook this nigga spaghetti and shit because he was so hungry. Bitch, your back good. No matter.
Young and Jefe, man. Shout out to Young and Jefe, kicking ass and cooking sandwiches and spaghettis and shit since he was a young boy. You feel what I'm saying? Johnny Robinson says, yeah, you a fool for this one. Hey, man, listen, we got to get back on track, man. All power to the people. We got to find ways to unify our people. We ain't got that much time, dog. to our sisters out there that's making all these videos about joking and all this about the EBT and all that. Man, we got individuals that's thinking that we're animals and that we're really about to get out here in the streets and riot and all this and all that. No, the fuck we won't. No, the fuck we ain't. Because if we got to reach in our pockets and come together as a community and start, buying in bulk, buying flour and anything that we need to make bread and buying big ass things of rice and beans or whatever the fuck we got to buy to make sure the black women and children are properly fed, then that's what the fuck we gonna do. We ain't about to riot. We ain't about to act and behave in the fashion of animals or heathens or barbarians or none of that shit. You feel what I'm saying? We're going to do what the fuck we got to do as black men, dog. And that just is what it is like. It ain't like they saying that the economy is collapsing tomorrow and money is obsolete. It's no good anymore. Money is still good. They may be taking the EBT food stamps, but you still getting your cash aid. I still got a job. Blue Man still got a job. It's still working black men out here who will come together for these black babies, and that just is what it is. Blue Man, speak, my brother.
Look, somebody just texted me said they said the Hispanics the message matters, right? They say Trump got the message with ICE and got the blacks with the food stamps. What you think about that?
This ain't on Trump. This one ain't on Trump. I mean, if we're gonna have an intellectual conversation to get down to the nitty gritty, badass bitches, big ass, and some real nice titties, I'm talking about, we gonna get into it, and let's get into it, brother. I'm glad that you said that. Hold on, I'm about to show you who this is on. This is on the motherfucking Democrats. Hold on, watch this. And this is from my player partner, Daoud Sherrills, man, a forward-thinking, amazing brother from out the Jordan Down Housing Projects. He said 55 senators voted to fund the reopening of the federal government, while 5 senators refused to vote yes. It takes 60 votes to reopen the federal government. Guess what 5 senators are holding up cash aid to the poor? I think he means food stamps. It ain't cash aid yet. While criticizing Donald Trump, Chef Booker, Padilla, Chuck, Durbin, and they are from California, New York, New Jersey, and Chicago. All of these are sanctuary states. It's the sanctuary state saying, come here, we'll protect you. That's saying, oh, fuck that. We about to lock this shit down. Ain't nobody getting shit. It's the individuals that's condemning Donald Trump that's doing the most damage to the people in these communities, in these impoverished communities. What you feel about that, Blue Man?
I feel you. Now watch this. I'm going to take you back 500 years ago, slavery. Us as black folks, and you probably laugh at this, yeah. We gonna survive off everything. Greens, beans, rice. We've been prepared for this shit all our life. Been doing this for 500 years already. Okra, everything. Corn. Black folks, we are prepared. We ready. We are ready for this shit. Canned goods, we've been there, done that. 500 years. So I'm trying to say, I don't think it's going to affect the black economy because our black queens, they know what they got to do for their kids. But I'm saying, as far as survival mode, we have plenty options. Me, shit, I go to under my cabinet, give me some greens, get a goddamn can of potatoes, and shit, and make me a sandwich from noodles.
Nigga, you said a can of potatoes. Hell no, that gotta be your Puerto Rican side, cuz. I ain't never heard of no can of potatoes, cuz. Like an actual can of potatoes.
Diced tomatoes.
Oh, I thought you said potatoes, cuz you said tomatoes or potatoes.
No, diced tomatoes.
Oh, tomatoes, I got you. Hey, Nicey Pie says the government shutdown won't last forever. They know it affects food, fed workers, veterans, and seniors. What do you feel about that? I think that they can really stretch this shit out. Maximum damage is going to only support the Democrats' narrative of Trump is a bad president. So if and you got to understand this order out of chaos. So the Democrats want this shit to go as long as they possibly can. The longer it goes on, the longer and the more they can blame Donald Trump and get motherfuckers upset at Donald Trump, which ultimately, supports their false narrative that all this shit is because of Trump. Go ahead, Edie.
Now they mad at Hakeem Jeffries. He used to regular Democratic man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody mad at Hakeem Jeffries. They say he the reason the lockdown is still going on. But my thing is, we all Americans. Let's see what we're gonna do. Make it happen. Get people back their funds.
Fuck
Shit.
them funds, cuz.
Just saying.
We need to create more black businesses and hire more black mothers and fathers. Nigga, fuck all this game banging shit. It's stupid. It's stupid. It strangulates, it kills black businesses because I can't go over there. Well, when they had that local restaurant on 103rd, man, I stayed going there. They had some amazing lemonade. They had these things. But anyways, a lot of my homies don't feel comfortable going over there patronizing those black businesses and vice versa. But when we come together, we say, no, nigga, at this black business, you ain't robbing nobody. You ain't banging on nobody. You ain't mugging nobody. You ain't pressing no issue on nobody. We're not doing that at these black businesses. Now we're strengthening black businesses. Now we got more black franchises that's hiring more black people, and we don't need to depend on what the government gives us. Excuse me. It's always been a saying, and the saying is, if you give a person the power to feed you, you also give them the power to starve you, brother.
Right. And I wish, I swear to God, I wish I had the money back then, what I'm getting now. Like, man, damn. Yeah, I wish I could save Jordan Cafe, loved one.
Hey, listen, homie, this is all I'm gonna say. Balling off lawsuits, baller. Man, listen, homie, God is about to bless me with an abundance of money. A motherfucker stole a movie from me, went and made it a major production movie. We are nearing the end, the conclusion of negotiations. So listen, homie, I'm getting real estate, and I'm gonna do a few other things. You don't want to say too much, that motherfuckers, you know what I mean, start, you know what I mean, and all this and all that. But Jordan Cafe is on my list. Jordan Cafe is on my list. A lot of people been trying to get Jordan Cafe, but it's a lot of red. It's a lot of fine print. It's a lot of red tape, but that's on my list. But in order for us to get that back cracking, homie, we gotta put something down real proper and watch. We gotta stop killing each other. What the fuck we killing each other for? I don't know if you know, Heedy, but the 10 Lines just reached out to me. You know, I'm not in the thick of things in a set. I'm not boots on the ground, cuz I'm out. So I reached out to a few of the homies and I said, hey, cuz, the 10 Lines seem sincere, cuz they want to end the wars. This is that and third. The situation that got us beefing, they say, damn, man, we understand it. I'm not gonna go into it, but you know what I'm talking about. We day ones. The homie said no. They shot it down.
Well, that's up to the nigga to tap in with the homie in the pen. You already know what I'm talking about.
I think I know what you're talking about, but I elect not to. Because you know, because of you, we'll talk. You feel what I'm saying? But this is the thing. They have like we'll holler off this. You feel what I'm saying? But we need to put something real proper down for the community, cuz we got to stop killing each other. What we got to do? Meet up at Great Street Elementary. Everybody jump the gate, and we just have one big ass gang fight, and then we resolve it. What the fuck is we killing each other for? Why is we condemning and Why are we condemning and cursing another generation to these old bullshit ass wars that don't serve none of us? No, it doesn't benefit us, Heedy.
At all.
So we cool with the bounty hunters, which is cool. I'm not against that. I'm not gonna get too deep into this. I'm gonna just stay on the surface, Heedy. We cool with the bounty hunters, but we hate the Great Streets and the Great Streets hate us. The bounty hunters hate the PJs, but they cool with the Anthony Parks. Nigga, we all Crips. When we go in that county jail, unless some recent events then sparked up, nigga, it's hub and dub. When we go into these correctional institutions, nigga, it's hub and dub. It's some homies that then selled up with niggas from Great Streets, and some Great Streets that then selled up with the homies over they homies. So what the fuck is we really doing? And then we come back to the streets and it's all regular program resume. No, nigga, we just had a friendship or a partnership. We was just allies. We was just associates. So we gonna discard that. We gonna throw that away just for us to come back out here and fit in with the narrative of these young niggas. And these young niggas is misguided and misled. It makes no motherfucking sense to me, cuz. And we peep. Well, I want to speak for myself. I don't want to say anything that it incriminate anybody else. I'm a day one like another individual is a day one. Right there. Imperial Course Housing Projects, 114th Street, right there on the honor side. I have been trained and conditioned to hate certain people in the same fashion and with the same energy as other people. But when you get righteous, niggas said, hold on, cuz, we gotta re-evaluate this. This shit ain't making no sense. It'll behoove people to understand and process it. I'm not saying let's give it the Gray Streets, 10 Lines, and all these people who say they are ops and all these people that we call ops and say, let's chill in each other's hood. Let's come together and hold hands and sing Kumbaya, my Lord. No. But black men got to stand the fuck up because the world is about to get flipped upside down. And if black men can't come together and strategically lead and protect black women and children, we are fucked. Everybody else is organized. When you go in a county jail, the Mexicans greet each other. Mucho gusto, dog. What is your name, homie? My name is Joker, dog. I'm from, for sure, homie. Hey, homie. Hey, your buck is up there, dog. Hey, make sure you wash your hands, though, fool. Hey, dog, we do the Southside Boogie, the Southside Spread on Sundays, dog. Hey, the homie Payaso is next to you, dog. The Southside Kitty is over there, dog. And when we come into these dorms, where you from, cuz? What's Black and Blood? Where you from? Man, I'm from Eastside PJ Crib. That's already aggression. Oh, where you from, my nigga? Oh, yeah, you got phase in here. Go to the back. Nigga, that ain't nothing. I go to the back, and we back there. Boop, pop, 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 pop. A nigga just broke his hand. One nigga, I just got, nigga, those are soldiers that we just render that we just render helpless in case it kicks off. That shit makes no sense. We got to get ready the way everybody else is getting ready, and this is some real Crippin' blood shit. Nigga, what the fuck is we doing? Because when they get cracking, they ain't gonna stop. They believe in waves. They know how to wear their opponents down, cuz. We don't even study wars, cuz. Do you know what I believe it is? It's called an attrition war. ATTRION, attrition. Attrition war is when you break down the resources. It's a psychological war when you wear down the resources. When you hit all these niggas over here and drive them over here, then you start reducing these niggas. Man, there's so many different elements of war, cuz, that I won't get into, but we don't even understand war. We just understand, get this chopper, bounce out. We don't know how to balance that motherfucker. We don't know how to position our bodies. Niggas just jump out and start spraying everywhere. Now, innocent babies and innocent women and people that don't got nothing to do with the shit that's going on is getting hit. It makes no sense, cuz, and I'm not condemning our people. What I'm saying for our people, it's time to wake the fuck up because the world is waking up and we still in a slumber. Blue Man, take it away, cuz.
You ever read the book Art of War about Genghis Khan?
Part of it, yes, sir. A little bit of it.
You know, he starved. He was waiting. He was starving the Chinese. He was starving them. He was starving them. They couldn't get no food in, no food out. They went to cannibalism. Right? You hear me?
Right.
Genghis Khan. Real shit. So that's what the Hispanics do to the blacks. They watch us. And they speak on us. And literally, bro, on my mama grave, I don't know where this shit come from. I'm just tired of hearing this conversation about this Southside shit and black shit. My opinion, I'm just saying me, I'm not racist.
Mm-hmm.
I have never been through it. I've never been through this shit where I've been at. I've been a dorm rep, had no problems with essays. I done pooped up a couple of them, been in riots. I don't know where this shit comes from that black and scared of Southsiders. Where the fuck is this shit coming from? And furthermore, bro, no lie. And the screw with my Hispanic brothers, bro. I have never lost no fight to no essay, no Southside on PJ Watts.
Me either.
I
Not
swear
saying
to
it can't
God,
happen, but as of now, I have never.
Me neither. I'm just saying. And then that snitch shit, go ask him. Go ask the Southside where the 50-50 yard come from. Ask him where yard come from. PC yard come from. Ask him. Black men start this shit. Just saying. Period.
Blue Man. My player partner Frank Nitty says, but why nobody talking about how the economy has been messed up since COVID and groceries have not come down by design? Hey, I agree with you. What about you, Blue Man?
I agree. Get a job.
But
Get a
that's
job.
not. But that's
Earn
not the
income
answer.
for your
That's
family.
not the
Like me and
answer,
you
Hidden.
doing.
That's not the answer.
I'm just
Once
saying.
you get a
Try to
job,
get a job.
once you get a job, you have to be in concert with like-minded individuals that say, listen, we working for them, but the ultimate goal is for us to pool our resources and start our own shit over here and hire our own people. Now we
Right.
have our own economy. You know what I mean?
I
Listen, Blue
understand that.
man, once we start this one, the next one, that's on you. Once Blue Man get his going, the next one is on you. Or you don't want to do a grocery store, you want to do a gas station. Okay, well, we got this gas station cracking over here. You don't want to do a gas station, you don't want to do a grocery store, you want to do a laundromat. Well, let's get this laundromat over here. That's what we got to start doing, pooling our resources and becoming independent, self-sufficient, and able to provide for self, do for self, create for self. You know what I mean? That's what we got to start doing, because we can have jobs, but these jobs pay you wages that doesn't even keep up with the increasing or the rise in the cost of living. The cost of living is fucking astronomical, cuz.
Yeah,
But the
especially with the
wages,
kids. Especially with the kids and the babies.
especially if you got kids and babies, cuz. And I'm a single father on PJ Crip, cuz. Shout out to all my black women out there doing it on their own. It's a challenge on Crip. And I'm a man. And I'm telling you right goddamn now. It's a challenge on PJ Watts.
And you know I got two girls with me, yeah.
You say what, Edie?
You know I got two. You know I got two of my babies with me, my girls.
On PJ, nigga, you an amazing father, and I salute you for that. On PJ Crip, nigga, that's real work right there, cuz. All that shit we did in the streets and all that, man, that shit don't get us none. But making sure that them babies can go to sleep on a full stomach, can wake up to some breakfast, got a clean, serene environment and all this and all that, nigga, that's some shit that's worth highlighting and bragging about, cuz. Cuz we making a way for a whole nother generation, cuz. We're not going up against our own and getting notoriety because I went over there and I did this and I did that. Allegedly. You feel me?
Been there, done that. I'm working on my book right now. My book be out next year. It's gonna be epic. Yeah, I picked Blue Man book out. Blue Man Rise the Blue Man, Pure Quartz.
I love
Now
that
check
name.
me out.
I love that title.
Yes, sir.
The Rise of Blue Man.
Imperial Quartz.
Imperial Courts. And we got to get it cracking 2026, Haiti. Everybody want to be rappers and all this. I'm trying to encourage a lot of the young dudes from our community to get into the film industry. Get him being
Exactly.
a book author. You feel what I'm saying? Not everybody can be rappers. But I'm going to ask you this. I'm going to ask you this right here. I'm going to ask you this tonight. No, I'm just fucking with you. Hey, who's your favorite rapper coming out of Watts?
The homie, all the homies from the hood.
Who specifically? Top three. Top three rappers out of Watts or LA. Top three.
Out of Watts? Out
Out of
the
all
hood?
out of all LA or the hood. It's all on you.
All the homies from the hood.
I got you. My favorite rapper coming out of LA, Southern California right now is Keem O'Shea. If y'all ain't on Keem O'Shea, wake your game up, step your game up, and get up on Keem O'Shea. Hold on PJ, nigga. Let's get a little homie some, you know what I mean? Man, I'm gonna play some hot shit by my young nigga.
My nigga got fire. Keem O'Shea.
Come on, man. They better
man.
wake their game up. They talking about artists and watching all this and all that. Any about to go crazy. We about to play some old shit right here. Hold on, let me pull this up, man. It's my young nigga.
What, fifth floor? Which one? You got
nah, this one ain't Fifth Flow. This line, this one of my favorite joints. We the best. Yeah.
Can't hear you there.
You can't hear it?
No, can't hear you,
Hold
Kitty.
on, I got you. Here we go, right here.
Catch me sliding some foreign with a bad bitch. Ratchet bitch with me and she on that ratchet. 1,000 chains on when you catch us out in traffic. OJB, GB bitch, we the baddest. Catch me sliding some foreign with a bad bitch. Ratchet bitch with me and she hold that ratchet. 1,000 my whole life I never had shit. Just uncles and aunties that I'm addicts. Nigga, I pop niggas fuck a Xanax. Bitch, you popping on the ground, I ain't impressed. Yeah, I pop you to pop your man next. Oh, you ain't heard extra gang of hood demons. Now who the realest gotta check it, we ain't need a set. Ain't no pressure on our paper, ain't no disrespect. Behind tit, get head from a thick stick, bitch. AMG, A&D, it came with an F-pen. Project baby, nigga, have you embarrassed? Supercharged get one button and I'm in Paris. Probably pull up, supercharged with suicide doors. I'm a hood superstar, that's what I die for. Already know the truth, why would you lie for? We way ahead of niggas, they can't even tie the score. Me sliding some form. Ratchet, she hold that ratchet. 1,000 G's on when you catch us out in traffic. OJB, GB bitch, we the baddest. Catch me sliding some foreign with a bad bitch. Ratchet bitch with me and she hold that ratchet. 1,000 G's on when you catch us out in traffic. OJB, GB bitch, we the baddest.
Yeah. Hold on, it ain't over yet. It ain't over yet. It ain't over yet.
What's that fifth floor?
Oh, that sound like chemo, don't it?
Chemo, don't it?
Oh, that sound like chemo,
Oh, that sound like chemo, don't it?
Trail snaps.
First off the road, the whole 3 years I had that 40 on me. And then club who hit, we changed the weather dome. Big blue hunters, they forever on me. These niggas working, no, they telling on me. Pull your back up off the beams, he finna act a donkey. Cut, shoot him when he shoot that boy like Lucas. Hoodie on got me looking like the Reaper, don't it? Keep reaching for my hip just like a people on me. And I ain't gotta go get it cause I keep it on me. Holding ass, doing the dash just for people on me. Next on your soul, you tune up body, you delete your phone. Get a nigga back though just for speaking on me. Project niggas pull up. I'm cooped the SUVs on the switch keys. Got these bitches switching teams like they switch keys. So that thing hit different when I'm geeking on her. I'm gonna beat that pussy up if she was sleeping on me. Do that as I for the team, I threw my people on her. Wow, ratchet, like chemo on her. Oh, this that shit that make you wanna go jump out Regals on it. Don't push you out of smashing with speakers on it. You wanna set that up like Queen Latifah on it. I'm wearing white shirts with they people on it. First off the road, the whole 3 years I had that 40 on me. And then club who hit, we changed the weather dome. Big blue hunters, they forever on me. These niggas working, no, they telling on me. First off the road, the whole 3 years I had that 40 on me. And then club who hit, we changed the weather dome. Big blue hunters, they forever on me. These niggas working, no, they telling on me.
Real young thoroughbred dude, straight up out them Imperial Courts. You understand what I'm saying, Heedy? On the real deals, man. Shout out to my Heedies and my Kikitis. I don't mean no disrespect to nobody, but if we talking about rap, hip hop, and Southern California, ain't nobody fucking with Chemo Shay, and that's what I'm gonna say. You're hearing it right now from the lips of Blue Man and Ye, and that just is what it is. I don't care how long they been rapping, who they got behind them, and all that. Ain't nobody fucking with Chemo Shay. Birdman, what's up? Come sign a little homie. Master P was cracking. Y'all got it popping right now. Come sign a little homie. Come to the Imperial Courts. Come sign a little homie right now, man. He's stamped and he's approved, man. That's just is what it is. Blue Man, take us away.
Fuck that. Ask Top Dog to sign it.
Top Dog, come sign a little homie Chemo Shay.
Got alliance with the bounty hunters. Nigga sign the homie. PJ.
Might as well, though. PJ might as well. He gonna make his money, gonna get his paper, and the little nigga's a thorough young nigga. No smut on him, no cut, thoroughbred. Like, man, that's that come from that cloth. Like, oh my mama, a lot of these dudes be popping it in all this and all that. Man, that little dude is from that is what it is. What's understood need not be explained.
And like
Jerry,
you
PJ,
said,
J-Lo King say he's the truth for show on PJ. They better step their game up. He on my mama. Ain't nobody fucking with Chemo Shay. That's a day one project, little baby right there, homie. We done seen him from here to here. Like, you feel what I'm saying? He need all his flowers. He need all his recognition. Ain't nobody fucking with him. But before we leave up out of here, Blue Man, I got to play one more by the little homie, Heedy. I got to.
You got to. Let's go.
Here we go. Let me cue this motherfucker up, man. Let me go right here. King O'Shea. I want y'all to get a bar of this right here. Let me do this like this. To all the homies that's tapping in on Facebook and all this and all that, man, please make sure that you share the broadcast, man. This is us. We in the building, man. This is what it is. We pro-black, we conscious, we PJ to the bone gristle and all this and all that. But we forward thinking and we here like they can't stop us no more. 2026 is stamped, it's approved, it's ours. Like, on my mama. We about to, man, listen, homie. We getting back into the movies and all this and all that. We ain't no superior this, superior that, homie. We trying to find ways, creative ways to get black man on code with being what a black man should be in a black community, homie. Let's create our own economic system. Let's get this paper, man. Let's get into this motherfucking song, man. It's my player partner, the little homie King O'Shea, man. Ain't nobody fucking with him. That's just is what it is. I want to show the video. Where the video at? Hold on. Let me see if this the video. That's just the song, man. They need visuals with this, big dog. And where the supercharged video at, cuz? Hold on, don't tell me they took it down.
You gotta scroll down, Edie.
Somebody did a reaction on the video, but the video ain't up no more. I'ma just play the song. Fuck it. Y'all get a bar of this right here, man. King O'Shea, man, supercharged.
Featuring Black Rock.
On the reels.
Chemo Shade. It's that project shit, man.
Wow.
EGB. It's third game, bitch. Fifth floor. They gon' love this one. Brand new whip and it came super charged. Brand new and she came super charged. 100 in that clip, boy, that thing stupid. Everything super, everything super charged. Brand new whip and it came super charged. Brand new bitch and she came super charged. 100 in that clip, boy, that thing stupid. Everything super, everything super charged. One, supercharged. One, everything supercharged. Project Y6 gang, fifth floor. Spent a lot on my watch, I don't know about yours. Lexus coupe with them butterfly doors. Motor come to life, hit the gas, watch it roar. Brand new bitch and she came super charged. Face like a Leah, ass on Nicki Minaj. No more full boys, YSL now. No more shootbox money, I'm sure bank accounts now. Still that same youngin' from the sandbox. Open your eyes, can you see, bitch, I'm the man now. Parking lot pimpin' with my nigga Trill right now. Free Peter L, free the real right now. Brand new whip and it came super charged. Brand new bitch and she came super charge. 100 in that clip.
Y'all get it. Y'all see what it is. Chemo Shay is the truth. Hottest young rapper coming out of Southern California. I don't give a fuck. I'm putting my money on it. We put money on it. They want to bet it up or whatever. We put money on it. Chemo Shay, hottest young nigga coming out of Southern California, and we putting bread on it. Fuck a nigga mean. Hey, but you know, back to this pro-black thing, man. Y'all step and be blessed. It's your player upon a Bobby WAJ in connection with his big homie.
Blue Man.
Hey, we appreciate y'all tuning in on the broadcast, man. We'll be bringing it to y'all again. Blue Man, you the big homie. I love you, man. Anytime you want to jump on here, homie, and get cracking and do what it is that we do, man, please stop by and let's do what it is that we do, man. Y'all step and be blessed. Too black, too strong. We all we need. We all we got. Let's live in peace before we be forced to rest in it. Tune in tomorrow at 9 o'clock. We doing it again, man. Like, topics of discussion, man. Shout out to the player partners that was with me for that first 8 to 9 episodes, man. It's all love, man. I wish y'all many blessings and success. Young Ant, God bless you. To the Latino, Chicano, Mexicanos that rock with blacks, we love you. We appreciate you. That's my time, man. Stop tripping over the motherfucking food stamps, EBT, and all this and all that, dog. Stop making a mockery of our people. We gonna be all right. We are the most resilient people on the face of this earth. Please don't regulate us to positions and images and representation that doesn't properly fit. We gonna be all right with or without the food stamps. Y'all step and be blessed. That's my time. It's your player upon a Bobby WAJ in conjunction with
Blue Man. Love y'all.
There it is. We gone, cuz. Yeah, heard and all that good
Heard.
shit. Why it ain't stopping, cuz?
They probably want us to keep the content going. Shit.
We'll keep it going tomorrow. I just got off work. I'm motherfucking tired. Hey, I love y'all, cuz.
I'm
right now.